Hey groupies, welcome back to Form Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. The Culture Study is where we check out K-pop music videos and I do video and song analyses, and we're going to be checking out Red Moon by KARD on today's video. I'm excited for this. KARD is a group that I like very much. I've been following them since their pre-debut project, so I'm excited to see what they have with their Red Moon comeback. I'm always excited to see how they're going to switch it up with each comeback or how intense they're going to bring the noise. So I'm ready. Now, before we get into this video is brought to you by our Patreon. If you want to support us, we have a brand new office. This is actually our new office. If you want to help keep the lights on here, if you want to help pay people's bills, we have workers and stuff. Support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/formatherapy is the best way to do so. For as little as $2 a month, you get early access to reaction videos just like this, but at different level tiers, you also get reaction videos to live stages, variety shows, and more. So if you want to see some extra bonus fun content, it's all on our Patreon. But supporting us monetarily is completely optional if you don't want to support us monetarily, or if you can't, we understand. Let's just get into this video. This is Red Moon by KARD, and this is your form of therapy.
Señorita, are you ready? 원해 바로 지금 날 불러줄게. 너를 쫓아 어디든지 뛰어드는 것 좀 쉬워 얼마든지. 깊은 여름 속 피어난 불빛하는 태양 같아. Holiday.
오.
자꾸 끌려들어만 가. 얼어붙을 듯한 공기가 서서히 끌어. 뜨거워져가. 참을 수 없어요. 흐트러진 내 맘이 온통 너로 물든 밤 빈틈없는 red moonlight 내게 사로잡혀가 여기가 머물리가 봐 모든 감각을
Oh, yes.
지금 이 순간 너만 가득 찬 내 세상 속에 와 있어 Switch it up Oh run baby run Oh run baby run Oh na 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 na
Ooh.
baby run Oh run baby run Oh na 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 Oh run baby run Oh run baby run Oh na 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 Oh run baby run Oh run baby run Oh na 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 주높이 go fly 주높이 no fly 아찔러져 망가 아찔한 밤 광을 내지는 물 It never stops 영원한 time line 움직여 like 1, 2 make it drop let go estado esperando all night fuego 오늘 밤이 낮이 되고
Did it just say fuego?
맘에 바삐 손짓도 그 눈빛도 자꾸만 눈앞에서 아른거리는 거
Wow.
볼수록 갖고 싶어
The melody for the singing in this song is so good. This isn't not only different for just any KARD song, this is just different for any song in general. The range of everyone's voices, like, I love it. Ooh, okay. So Somin and BM did the first chorus, and now Chiwoo and J-Sef are doing the second chorus. Oh man. Oh man, that song was so fun. My only criticism of this song has to be that it's way too short. It's 2 minutes and 59 seconds. It's barely 3 minutes. But man, it doesn't feel like a short song, which is actually kind of an interesting feat, because usually when you have songs that are short, it leaves you wanting more, or you feel like it's not long enough. But this one, I felt fully satisfied by the end of it. This was a well-rounded, well-produced song. I actually wonder if BM had a hand in the production of this. I know he did for Dumb Litty, but I love the direction that KARD's going in. One of the earliest criticisms that people had of KARD was that they only kept sticking with the dancehall route, and I'm just like, you're not listening carefully. They're not only doing dancehall, they're actually switching it up. I think people are too used to K-pop K-pop concept switches, which are like basically doing 180 switches where they'll do a cute concept and then they'll do a hard concept and then they'll do a dark concept and then they'll do a sexy concept. Like, I think people are too used to very big switches, but KARD has a distinct sound and they're sticking to that sound. Now, they may fluctuate genres here and there. They're going from like dancehall to like more so something that was more pop with like You and Me with a little bit of electronica. But I feel like KARD, whatever they're doing, I feel like they're doing it right. But I did see an interview recently about JSEF saying that they want a little more recognition in Korea. They don't want to be hugely popular, but they want at least a little bit more recognition. The difficulty of that has to be that KARD is, and I don't think it's the fact that they're co-ed. I think it's actually just the fact that their music is such an appealing type of song for the Western audience. You know, there are so many K-pop groups in K-pop nowadays in Korea where they can't find a lot of success because there's an oversaturation in the market. And, you know, in Korea, a lot of people actually are not like K-pop fans. You know, they will listen to music casually, but the way that international fans are K-pop fans, that kind of culture, while it does exist in Korea and it started in Korea, it's not as big and prevalent there anymore as it is here. In fact, it's a lot more lucrative overseas, and that's why so many groups are going on tours constantly in the US overseas, because they see that there's money to be made. And unfortunately, I see that with KARD. I see that they have way more international appeal than they do domestic Korea appeal. I do hope that this can give them some recognition, but I do see that like this is even more Western than I feel like some of the other stuff. But I think this is a lot more creative, and I think this is a way better song than Dumb Litty. And I like Dumb Litty. I'm not saying like Dumb Litty is a bad song. I really like Dumb Litty, but I think Red Moon is just fantastic. I think Red Moon, it's a lot more melodic than Bomb Bomb, Dumb Litty. I personally favor it over those two previous comebacks. Now, with that said, I think the music video is maybe not as like a bigger budget as the other two. I feel like there were a lot of repeated sets, but the production was well done because they got over those hurdles. It looks like using a lot of lasers, going for more of a minimalistic set and concept, so that even if you're shooting on like blank dark voids, or even if you're shooting against the same room, you can just throw in a few props and make it look a little bit more different. So this actually came together well, I feel like, in editing and then in the production design, because they're reusing a lot of these sets in this video. And one thing that's carrying over from Dumb Litty is like that minimalistic look of like that kind of artistic marble giant cement obelisks. That is a great way to kind of work around the budget and still make it look pretty good if it fits the theme of your video. Now, I actually don't like that look for a lot of K-pop music videos, because most K-pop music videos, that doesn't fit their image. But their thing here is that they are a lot more intense and a lot more hardcore, so it actually kind of works with them. Now, there's a little inconsistent color grading with like their skin tone, like especially when they're shooting in the cement area, they're like really desaturated, but then when they're in certain other scenes, they're much better saturated, like especially in like the light infinity cube. The light infinity cube scenes are really cool, but the color grading, the skin tone especially, is very different, and I do wish that was kind of more consistent. Like, I don't like desaturated looks in K-pop anyways, but having two different skin tones in a music video is kind of weird. With that said, I like the song, music video is alright, but what did you guys think? Let me know what you guys thought about KARD's Red Moon in the comments down below. Also, if you would like to support what we do here full time, go ahead and hit us up on Patreon at patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you get early access to reaction videos just like this. Also, at different level tiers, you get live stage reactions, variety show reactions, and etc. However, if you can't support us monetarily or you don't want to, we understand. Why don't you go ahead and hit like down below? Doing that and leaving a comment actually helps us out with YouTube's search algorithm. Go ahead and hit subscribe, be notified when we upload a new video, and go ahead and check out all our other videos over here.